One thing I've talked about recently is how MLB The Show has to nail the All-Star content because there's NCAA's coming out, and that's sort of been the unofficial end date for a lot of people. I don't necessarily feel that way. I've made my thing of like, hey, look, everything's gonna take people's time, so maybe I don't necessarily throw a whole bunch into the camp. But right now we are in kind of a bit of a Sahara Desert sort of situation here at the MLB The Show because of the 4th of July. All that stuff. So the week kind of got a little bit funky. So right now the only thing we have to do is the event. If you got Duval, hey, good for you. You got 20K steps. I'm still working on it. But nevertheless, they did drop a little bit of a blog post to sort of show everything that's coming. And we have some answers. One being Team Affinity. Two, all the sort of stuff we're going to be seeing over the next basically week starting on the 12th. And everything else. So let's jump into it. See what we can see. And yeah, go from there. And we'll break it all down. And it truthfully, it looks pretty good. Again, let's go over it and we'll see what you guys think. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, because we got some stuff coming our way. So let's go. Starting from the top here, this is on theshow.com. So if you haven't seen it, they put out a tweet. And we're, like I said, we're just going to break this thing down. It's going to be a nice little conversation. A lot of reading, which is not my forte. All right, let's just start it here. Celebrate All-Star Week with 70 plus Diamond Dynasty cards at MLB The Show. This literally came out today, the 9th, if you're watching this today. Okay, so here we go. Here's the first major thing. Here we go. 30 new 2024 All-Star cards in season Team Affinity Chapter 2, Season 2. 99 collection rewards. Draft Home Run Derby All-Star Choice Packs. MLB Draft Conquest Map 2024 All-Star Week Program. Hall of Fame Evolution featuring 99 rewards. This right here is probably the one that I think most people are going to be excited for. And they have one down lower. We'll show it. I don't know if they said multiples, I think, but again, I'm getting ahead of myself. But I think this is going to be huge because they're free. I wish they were cards, but again, neither here nor there. The 2024 All-Star Week is taking over MLB The Show 24. Earn your first 2024 All-Star cards starting Friday, June 12th, and even more throughout the week. We got you covered with day-by-day look at the content schedule. You will unlock baseball's youngest stars following the MLB Future Showcase and play as new draftees for the first time in MLB The Show and relive the excitement surrounding the Home Run Derby and All-Star Game. Friday, June 12th, Season 2, Chapter 2 of Team Affinity here, and features 2024 All-Star. So here's some of the cards that we are going to get. There are 95s, which is good. Juan Soto, Garrett Crochet, Marcus Semien being the ones I'm assuming for Texas, for the Yankees, the White Sox, and Texas. Again, if your team has one All-Star, it's going to be that one All-Star. If your team has multiple, they're probably going to pick one. I was going to do a whole video on it and sort of talk about and sort of speculate, but I think now sort of knowing this, and by the way, I'm glad they're 95s. I really wish they were 97s, but 95s is, I guess, fine because then it gives them leeway for like better collection. So it's like 97. Yeah, you get my point. So these aren't terrible. I don't think this is necessarily terrible. I think this is kind of where they sort of need to be and where it was because the Lightning card, because last time they were at 93s, I don't think people necessarily liked it a lot, but I think people were a little bit more adamant on that one. I think for Season 3, they need to start at 93 and then be like 96, then 99. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Complete Team Affinity faster than ever before with higher rewarding missions, American and National League Conquest Maps, Extreme Moments, and more. To help kickstart your journey, complete the 2024 All-Star list first in each Affinity program to earn your first 2024 All-Star just by playing one Diamond Dynasty game. So they say get 1K. It's 1K for 12. So if it's just sort of like get one base, I guess just load it up like that. I couldn't tell you. They're going to be conquest games, so everyone throws an inning, I guess, because there's two? There's three here. So if it's only one, starter Brave, reliever Marlin, reliever Philly. And then I don't know what the total bases would be, but I would say just do that for one game. And I guess that's the best way to do it. I don't know. But that doesn't look too bad. If that's the way, and they're like, hey, we're gonna give you the first one right off the rip. I'm glad we're making this easier because I do think that as it drags out in the Sahara Desert, like it's I don't want to say it's not worth it, but I do think I did see there wasn't a lot of Season 1 cards. I don't know if that was because the length it took or the amount of grinding it took or they just weren't exciting. I think it's a little bit of all three. Nevertheless. The All-Star Week collection drops alongside Team Infinity and will be your go-to place to unlock more stars throughout the weekend's All-Star events, as well as Draft, Home Run Derby, All-Star Choice Packs. We are loading up the rewards so you can earn this All-Star Week. And then talks about the All-Star Week collection awards. The wild card slot. I guess this is the mythical one that we didn't know that they said would be dropped later. So you're getting that there. So I guess we're getting another one for free, and the other ones are going to be in the XP path, which I don't know how many people are actually playing. I know there are people who do have all of it done, but sure as heck ain't me. Futures Showcase winner, 1 top 10 2024 draft pick card, 2024 draft choice pack, 2024 home run derby, the all-star choice pack, 2024 all-stars, and more. Again, this is all that content, and we'll kind of, again, they break it down by day. So this is basically, I think this is more of an overview in Team Infinity. And it says collect them, and you get some stuff along the way. Okay, for Saturday, MLB Future Skill Showcases coming into the show 24 in an all-new card series. 7 participants will be able to be redeemed for free in the show shop on Monday, July 15th, with the winner being featured in the All-Star Week collection. These cards will be an easy way to boost your progress to that collection. It will help you make your way towards the 99 overall rewards. So this is 7 players. I'm guessing you can lock these guys in. So in terms of free cards, we know there's at least going to be 37. Take that for what it's worth. Well, you're getting. We can keep a track of what we're getting for free here, and right now we're up to 37. On the 14th, following its MLB debut in the show 2023, the draft returns in 24. Find newly drafted players in MLB The Show for the first time ever, just a few hours after the draft. You can earn the draft choice pack in the All-Star Collection and an exclusive top 10 draft pick player card as we add new tiers of rewards collection throughout the week. This is good for me because my Angels are picking 8th, so if I could play as their draft pick and use them, I'd be excited. Last year we didn't get that with Nolan Channel, but he did get a finest because we rushed him to the majors. So there's that. Now on the 15th, looking for even more draftees before the home run derby begins, play through the new 2024 MLB Conquest map to earn even more players from the draft. A choice pack containing more draftees will be awarded after completing the full Conquest map, and the map is repeatable. Note the pack will feature different draft players in the 2024 MLB Draft Choice Pack featured in other areas of Diamond Dynasty. So this is a different pack, but it's still going to be there. Remember, you can collect more of the players you collect to unlock more rewards. As the roster schedule update, Monday, July 15th, will also feature draftees in their respective MLB rosters, so you can add these to your franchise roster. In the evening, we'll be watching some of the top selectors hit, find the Home Run Derby champion, runner-up, and the rest of the participants in the Home Run Derby Choice Pack. Available to the shop, you can earn the Choice Pack as new rewards in the 2024 All-Star with the late night content drop. So again, they do this every year. They kind of drop these after the Home Run Derby. It's usually around 10 Pacific. Normally, the Home Run Derby goes to about 8. I don't know if it's going to be any faster, but when they say late night drop, it's literally late night in the Pacific and overnight on the East Coast usually. On the 16th, we have the All-Star Game, who will be on the spotlight, including the 2024 MVP. Once again, the pack will be available in the show shop and featured a reward for electing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. No late update. So again, late night on the West Coast, basically overnight on the East Coast. On the 17th, the fan favorite program is returning. Relive the biggest moments, complete the themed missions, and play through the 2024 All-Star Game event. It goes Friday. That goes Friday on the 12th. To complete the 2024 All-Star Week program for exclusive cards, earn a guaranteed rare round choice pack. They had this last year. It was amazing. Composed of the draft, Home Run Derby, and All-Star packs. Rare round upon finishing the program. You will add the 2024 number 1 overall draft pick, the Home Run Derby winner, or the All-Star Game MVP feature squad. So this is really cool. It really wait on it. So this is kind of where we're going to be. And again, there'll be so much content. We'll be covering most of it here on the channel as much as I can. But yeah, so it is good. They did this last year. It was a great dub. I like seeing it more of it. This pack will probably, truth be told, if it sort of continues the way it did and it was last year, this pack will become a little bit more readily available as things go on, but we'll kind of see. They've been kind of stingy. Okay, Sunday, July 21st. This is the following week, if I'm right. Yes, the following week. Okay, the following week. This is kind of cool. I think this is the Dubski, in my opinion. Celebrate the National Baseball Hall of Fame 24 inductees, including Adrian Beltre, Todd Helton, and Joseph Mauer, in 3 all new Hall of Fame evolution programs releasing after the ceremony. All 3 programs will reward multiple cards, leading to a 99 version of the Hall of Fame inductee upon completion. And I think this is an absolute dub. You can see here, you started at 90. It's going to be the same format as it looks like the sort of like quasi evolution for the bosses, where you got the 91s and the 95s into the 99s. I don't know how long this is going to take, but there's 3 of them. So again, really cool content. Again, I wish these necessarily weren't season 2, but yeah, beggars can't be choosers. And there's probably going to be a lot of time. The only gripe I remember with the evolution programs, and this is mainly in MLB The Show 21, is you had to play with like really weak cards. At least this one seems to be a little bit different, so it might not be much of a struggle. It doesn't look like it's even that necessary. That if we're getting the second card at the 20, it's probably going to be similar to the programs we got with like the 5 with the milestones. So I don't think this should be too long. It's probably 50 stars, but again, we don't know. This is going to be a while, but at least with Joe, we know what Joe Mauer's going to be. So you get a free 99 Joe Mauer, a free 99 health, and it looks like a free 99 Beltray. Absolute win. And then it just talks about the show. If you're attending, make sure to stop by the booth, looking ahead, all that fun stuff. So again, sort of overall, I think this right here, this evolution thing, is the biggest win we're going to get off. It's 3 new free 99s, which is going to help everyone with collections, and they're going to be giving out a lot of free stuff. Does this let them off the hook for what they've done so far? No, but it's a step in the very much right direction, especially with this week being very, very dry up until the end of the week. Now, ultimately, as I sort of stated before, do I think that the T minus 6 days to a certain game coming out's going to kill the game? No, I don't think it's going to kill the game. I've looked and I've talked about this before, and I talked about it in my video sort of grading them at this point when I said D minus C plus. If this content drop was good, it would drop it up to like a C. And I think everyone kind of agrees with that. But one comment I did see in that video was somebody talking about when we were comparing it to NCAA, where it's like NCAA biggest thing for most people when it's coming out isn't the fantasy baseball aspect or the fantasy college football aspect. It's just franchise. Now, again, these cards are cool, right? Like, I know that's why a lot of people play it, is because of Diamond Dynasty, and this is where they put their time into. They don't put it into franchise. But again, when stuff like this happens, and I think people can be genuinely excited and want to use cards, I think that does something for people when it's free. I think when it's behind content walls and pay drops and stuff, where you don't have the flexibility and stuff to sort of like do things a certain way, I think that's where people mainly will get upset. Not so much for like, I don't know, not so much in the way of like where they're like, oh, it's pay to win, it's pay to win, it's pay to win. Dude, I've been playing First Descendants for off stream, and it's been taking a lot of my time since MLB's kind of dry. That game is free to play. You know how much stuff is behind paywalls? A lot. But it still feels fine. It's a fun game. It's a solid 7 out of 10. MLB The Show right now doesn't feel that way. And I'm not saying because it's because of Diamond Dynasty. It's just the way it feels, because really up until there's certain things they can't really go back to. And I think a lot of times when they're forced and trying to do things at a quick pace, they really can't do it. This drop had to be big. They did a good job. The next 2 weeks and probably the rest of July are going to be stellar. They're going to be great. They're going to be fantastic. And that's a win for them. Does it stop the hemorrhaging? Maybe a little bit. I don't know what their numbers are. They know the numbers. They know the people that are playing. Everything I've seen has said it's in the top 100. It's around 45 to 50. That's fine. If this is where your game ends, it ends in T minus 6 days when NCAA comes out. Hey, that's totally fair. I understand. If it's going to continue because this content's going to be really, really good and you're very excited to use your all-star card at 95, hey, more power to you. I'm still probably going to make content. I'm still going to be talking about it because I think this content drops pretty good. I think this is a step in the right direction and all that fun stuff. So, Dubski for good old Mr. Sony and SDS over there. All right, well, that's everything. We sort of went over this. There'll be a live gameplay video over on Thursday. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss that one. Have yourself a good one. Let me know. Do you think this stuff is good, or what are you most excited for? Is it your card? Because my team's Tyler Anderson. I'm not excited, but there's plenty of stuff to be excited for. So let me know down below what your favorite All-Star card is. What do you think is going to be? Are you excited for the draft cards, the prospect cards, all this fun stuff? Let me know down below what your thoughts are down below. Leave a like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. My name's Bex, and I am out.